to classwork. I still have people who are trying to use the stream. Guys, listen. Trying to use the stream. It's like finding a needle in a haystack. Don't do that. I make topics, so you can go to the topics here under classwork, and you can just click on what you need. Everything's organized. So Beowulf, you click on Beowulf. These are the 4 videos. This is actually another excerpt that we're going to be looking at. This last link listed there. This has everything. You are going to go to number 2, Beowulf, and click on that, the text. You have to click download. And it is the entire part that we're going to be reading for this next section. So after you've done all these other things, I want you to read the first 125 lines of Beowulf. It's not that bad. Again, you need to make sure that you are understanding what you're reading. If you don't, you need to stop and reread to make sure you understand plot progression, because there's a lot of description going on. There's a lot of character development as far as the Grendel's past, where he comes from. So make sure you're getting that. And then when you finish reading that, I want you to go to your journal, which should be here, and you're going to put your Beowulf reaction notes, specifically just something you got out of it. And I would like to mention any Christian influence you notice, or pagan influence. So pagan would be worldly, pagan would be heathen, pagan would be anything that's not Christian would be considered pagan, okay? I know that's a lot, but this is because people take different times on the test, so I'm giving you all of that. If it works out that everybody's finished and we can move on to do this together, we'll do it together. Otherwise, I want us just to keep going. Does that make sense to everybody? Okay. Now, I know a couple people needed me, so what I want to do is go ahead and go back to Kahoot. Actually, really fast. I'm going to check my virtual people first. Are there any questions on virtual? Anybody have questions on virtual? I still got you on the screen. Nope. Okay.
No, we're good.
You're good. Okay. So we will, I will get the music going, and Luther, I'm going to do unmute side. That is awesome. Thank you for that. Thank you for teaching me that today. I appreciate it. Yeah, I need this will be after we're done.
So I just do it. Yeah. My brain hurt like 3 playing charades again. Brain hurt like 3 different people. Like, which one do we want to do?
Yeah,
this
that's
one.
the thing, guys. Here's the thing. Here's what I'm going to tell you. Here's the thing. This is a block class. Seniors miss. I know that. But here, I want to encourage you to take it. And here's the thing. If you don't like your grade, I'll let you retake it. But I want you to try it. Yes. Okay. I want you to try it because I want you to see after you practice the code and just see how you do. I don't ever have something, but I do offer that. If you just come in and bomb your test, you're going to set and take it again, I'll let you do that. I want you to do well.
I just wasn't here for a day, and
Got
it's
it.
like,
I know. I got it. Okay, are we ready to go, everybody?
Yes.
Turn the light out. You want the lights out? On?
Yes.
Okay. Oh, nice. Virtual, everybody on who wants to be on? My virtual? Okay, here we go.
That is very good.
No pictures this time. I just to deride someone is to do what? To ridicule, to mock. I can see why you would try to say censure, right? To criticize sharply, but it is not. That is, remember, if you censure someone, they've done something to deserve correction. Deriding is not, there's just someone picking on someone.
Some people deserve to be made fun of.
Well, that's debatable. Well, that could be true. All right, censure. Very good. Criticize sharply. Censure. Very good. Lovely. I'm terrible at this game. My fingers aren't quick enough. I know the answers, but I just, what does gambling me.
I wish I had my actual mouse.
Gamble. To frolic, to romp about playfully. Gamble around. Very excellent. Y'all. Immolate. Immolate.
I like how with this one it plays this dramatic music.
Yes, it does. Like it knows. Okay, to immolate, to kill someone as a sacrificial victim, usually by fire. Not a good thing.
Phone's not gonna let me keep.
Recondite. Something is recondite as what?
No, that's the wrong one.
Difficult to understand, profound. Very good.
Look this way.
Oh.
Ooh. A martinet. What is a martinet? A strict disciplinarian, task master. Very good. Good. A quagmire. What is a quagmire? Very good. Swamp, a difficult or inextricable situation. Very good. Good job. I've got to stop saying that's another word. To scoff, to ridicule.
Oh, cool.
Very nice. A gate.
Great. Like how I'm the Zeus thing, it's not bad. It's a genius machine.
Yeah.
Thank you.
That's right. Okay, open mouth, surprised. Very good. It is, I like it. Carcinogen. Carcinogen. That is causing cancer. Olfactory. It's gonna be very good. Yes. Pertaining to smell. Very good. Imperious. Domineering and haughty. Very good. Very good. You guys. Ooh. Grotesque. Grotesque. That is absurd and distorted. Neologism. Neologism.
That was the last one I read. I read it the wrong way.
New word or expression. Shakespeare's a master of neologism. Very good.
No, I'm pretty sure that's a word. Shakespeare.
Hackney. If something is hackneyed.
Something is hackney. You get removed your easy. No, just your.
Okay, commonplace overused. Very good. Let's see the results. Yeah, very good. Feel yourself.
Hey, when did they change it back to 1, 2, 3? Oh, there. Hey, I got silver.
Let's see. No? I guess not. I'll keep it quiet.
Do something.
All right, so guys, listen, 67% correct. That's not too good. Anyway, do you want to play again?
Yes.
All right, so just regular,
For 69% of the time.
correctly by most players. That's good. I don't know why. Okay, anybody else want to get on? Who's not on? Oh no, you're trying to beat your last.
I do.
Oh yes, you can. Don't let your past self beat your current self.
My past self was better.
No,
I smiled a lot.
beat your past self.
I was happier.
Are we ready? Gotta beat your past self. I didn't mean to do the ghost mode, but
I had to be caught in spooky spirits.
I like when I try to help, like Halloween or Halloween. I like that. Okay, we ready to go? All right. Oops. I've already pushed start. Same order. Has no imagination. Same order. Okay. Deride. To deride someone.
They need to put like an RNC setup.
Yes, I agree.
The only problem is that they like put the right answer.
Right, true. That is to ridicule, to mock. Good.
Hello, John.
Censure.
I like your one questions.
Censure. That's what's so frustrating for me.
Stop moving things around.
To criticize sharply. Uh-oh.
Ooh,
We got two ghosts coming in. Guys, you can't let that happen. Gotta get rid of those ghosts.
I don't know.
Get rid of the ghosts.
What kind of
To gamble. Frolic to rock the out. Ooh. Gotta get rid of that ghost.
Okay.
Ooh,
I'm beating my ghost now.
Immolate.
I'm a ghost. This word in itself sounds so silly.
It really
Then you
does.
learn what the definition is.
I know. It is. It's terrible. It's terrible. Oh. Persistent ghost.
Well, yeah, like I said.
Reckon
I'm 14th second.
difficult to understand, profound. Very good.
I'm behind Sadie.
Oh, there we go. We got rid of the ghost.
Hey.
Hey.
I mean, I know I'm not wanted.
No. No.
But my ghost back up
Just
the
your
street.
past self. We want your current self. Martinette.
My current self is not my current self.
Martinette. Okay, Martinette. Curious.
I'm 20 points behind
Good.
myself.
Ha. Keep the ghost at bay. Keep them away. Quagmire.
You should have. Whoever made this should have put Giggy in.
Yes.
See, it says Gizly Ghost Gizly, so I don't know if I'm behind the real one or the fake
It'll have a little. You can't see that, though, can
one. Well,
you?
no, the ghost is in the middle.
Oh.
It says name.
Got it. Got it. Good job. Okay, to scoff, to ridicule.
I'm climbing back there.
Keeping the ghost at bay. Very
I don't
good.
even know where my ghost is. Last I see,
deal.
my ghost was in 13th place.
Good deal.
Break.
Okay.
I'm fine if the ghost stays in 13th. That's my lucky number. Multiple lessons.
True.
That is 7. Chinese people do not like that. 7 is not lucky number.
That's true. Good. You guys are doing awesome.
Okay, so I'm behind the ghost. Gizly.
Carcinogen.
Grandparents.
Carcinogen.
So what I'm saying by carcinogen, grandparents or my grandparents are carcinogen.
You guys are doing awesome. I mean, no ghost on the front page. It's great. Old Factory. Old Factory. Oh, that scared me. I don't know why.
It sounds like I would be down with a ghost.
That's like the 80s kind of music. You know, our little Pac-Man and all that. That
See, if
sounds
you would have said arcade game music,
arcade game music, yes.
which is like, this music's still alright.
It just sounds so, to me,
It sounds 8-bit.
it does. You guys are doing awesome. Yes, it has an Egyptian flair. Imperious.
Yeah, that one. That's in a different spot.
Audie.
It was blue last time.
Well, I'm glad they changed that up.
I'm not. It confused me very much. It was the only one they changed.
Grotesque. Can't trust them. Grotesque.
Can't just
Absurd and distorted.
I'm coming back.
You guys are great. Look at this.
Hold on.
Ready for that test. Neologism. Very good. That is great. You guys are some Ghostbusters. Fantastic. Hackneyed.
When they learn to walk.
Very good. Look at this.
I'm a moral person.
No ghost up here. Congratulations. Awesome. Congratulations. Yay. That's fantastical.
The name Hannah looks weird on the
Y'all did awesome. Look at that. Proud of you guys. So proud. So proud of you guys.
I wasn't going to get on Cody, but she was just taking it.
Okay, let me now go to our vocab so we can do look at the root suffixes and prefixes because I want you to get bonus points if you want the bonus. Now we already did the worksheets the other day, and I'm so glad we did.
What did we do the other
We did the worksheets the other day, so we can just review these for bonus. There's going to be a point each. There's just going to be a few of them on there. Okay, so really we need to study that, don't we? The suffix IVE means relating to or tending to. Okay, so how can you remember that? IVE means relating to or tending to.
I have done that. I've.
Right.
I mean,
Relative. Who said that? Excellent. Yes.
Yeah.
Very excellent. All right. What about the roots CED and CESS, meaning to yield, to stop, or to go? Access. Very. Who said that? Yeah.
right.
Look at
It
you.
means all three.
Ah, I know. CED. All right. Prefix pro, guys. Pro. Pro.
Professional.
Okay. Professional. But now remember, we're going to need to write what it means as best we can. All right. Ante means before. Ante means before. INTE means before. How can we remember that one? Oh,
Antique.
okay, antebellum. Antebellum South, right? Okay, trans, across or through. Transportation, right? Root, mot, means to move. M-O-T, so what, motion? To move. Does that help?
Yeah, but how does one,
Number, what, the
how does
C?
something mean stop and go? And yield? That just seems unfair.
That
and
is like the
irrational.
traffic light, right? The traffic light can
This
be,
is English.
I know.
And the traffic light doesn't stand to stop, go, and yield.
Well, I
It holds
know.
the things of which
I know it
represent
does. I know it does. I don't know. It's just one of those things, you know, it's kind of like honestly, and I will tell you this, there are some things in math you just have to accept. So this is one of those things in English you just have to
Well, then
accept.
math, if you
Don't
figure out
question
sooner
it.
or later.
Don't question it. No. I mean, why do we
Math
start?
has old roots.
No.
English is just a mess of multiple languages
Yeah,
trying to be.
well, yeah, I know.
English is the perfect example of three little midgets hiding in a trench coat.
How so?
3 different languages all trying to be one.
Got it. I got it. That's a,
It's
I
3
see
little
that.
midgets in a trench.
You're right. You're right. Okay, so guys, we're going to try to define procession using our key there. What does procession mean? Yes, the act of going. So at graduation, your procession will be when you're going out, with your cap and gown on, right? Tassel on the right side because you're about to graduate. All right. All right. What about antecedent? Antecedent. That which goes before. Ante, before. Seed, to go. All right, but now remember on the test, you're not going to have to know, you're just going to need to know those top ones, okay? If you want bonus. All right, process. Yes. Transitive. Yes. Tending to cause, that's it. Tending to cause, very good. Tending to cause motion. All right, E is motive. I'm sorry, I just read you the wrong one. D is transitive, which is tending to carry across. Motive is IVE, MOT. Yes, relating to, tending to cause motion. And massive. If something is massive, it is what? Relating. Massive. Just what does massive mean? Large. There we go. Relating to mass. All right, guys, a green light signals you to blank through an intersection. Proceed or go. Shh, guys, are we listening? Fighting must blank if warring parties agree on a cessation of combat. Stop. Very good. To communicate with someone who speaks a foreign language, you will need to send your message through a translator. Good. The Transcontinental Railroad ran blank the width of the United States. Across. List as many words as you can think of that contain the root mot, M-O-T. M-O-T. Motion, motive, motley. Yes. Yes.
There's another one, but I know there's more because English I can make up something.
Well, sure. We could motivate, demote, promote, motor, and motion. That's what they listed. But there could be more. All right. List as many words as you can think of that contain the root CED or CESS.
Success.
Recess. Yes, recess. We're going to be gambling at recess. Gambling. All right. What else? Predecessor. The seed. Intercede, access, ancestor, concede, and incessant. All right, so guys, here it is. I have got the test ready to go. So when you are ready, just go ahead and start taking that. I'm going to go ahead and turn on the Go Guardian because that's my way of making sure that everybody's, doing what they're supposed to be doing, okay? So the test is in your classroom. It will be classwork, lesson 8 vocab quiz. It'll be in your stream on the very top. Okay. So guys, when you finish, you know what to do. I've got a list of things for y'all to do. If you need to come see me, just come see me one at a time, okay? Other than that, I'm going to be up here. It's my only way of kind of watching, making sure we're all doing what we're supposed to be doing. Okay?
Ow.
Again, when you're taking your quiz, you don't need any other tabs open, okay? I don't have the lock mode on because it messes with things, unfortunately. So just make sure when you take your quiz, you turn off every other kind of window you have open, okay? Close it out. If anyone else has their ACT or their composite picture, please get those to me. I'll give them to Miss Little and to Miss Puritan, okay? Yes, those are due tomorrow. Now, ACT, she didn't really say tomorrow, I just put that deadline on there. We all need to have deadlines, and sometimes we won't get anything done. Talking about me. If you didn't get your card back, you didn't have your name on it. I'm assuming, so. You have your name on it. You get your name on it, you were absent, or you weren't here, so. Yes.
Did you go in and get your book? You know,
No, actually, so. You'll go,
it's Renaissance.
yeah. Which I don't know why they didn't do it this one, because this is actually beneficial, because we can check our books, but holding the CBO library. Right now, they're able to- this is- Portion of the last day. And then to get a full. Check out my focus. And guess what? Fairly good. Oh, no, wait. So catalog.
Why haven't you just booked one?
I did, but I think it's. Or I don't know. I know
That's okay. I've got people doing different things, which is how we were supposed to do it. I need everybody, make sure we're not being loud. I've got people texting. I've got people reading. Got some writing
But
going
home, I
on.
never, yeah, hit hold it, and then I'll show the.
It's so hard to go to, what is this?
I said, okay, that's the library catalog. If the highest,
So do help your
Shh, hey guys, listen, I'm serious. Shh. Don't make me my face out.
You need to, I don't know why.
It'll be your first name, dot, last name, and your last.
So now it's first name, not last name. Maybe that's what I was reading.
No one really.
What's
Be an example. Be an example.
Yeah.
Just bring BS to. Also, I didn't know how good the plan was.
You don't know how to work.
I didn't know how good the plan was. I mean, if it was a high level, like 2021, it was still too shy.
Come on, guys. I can put my things
And then there's the RPD.
First name, not last name.
Yeah.
Then last name. Incorrect.
Okay, so bring it to me.
Do I need to create it?
Go to forgot password.
She's not a snitch. She's gonna
Go
walk
to
her
the
back to
exact
all that
email.
Put your mouth barcode.
Yeah, you go.
I'll do this one.
And then,
So I'm making a new.
no, you're just. Accidentally, but it's just resetting. But that's what it should be. Basically, you're saying, hey, I have an account, recognize it. And then it does. And then you go to catalog and put a book on it. And then you like stop the person and they're like, you should go.
Shoot, I gotta find books. So now I gotta find books.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I know what you're talking about. I guess when it's national. I didn't know it was too white. I don't know. It's down here.
Sadie, when were your library aid last year? Were you library aid last year?
Probably the library is.
Last year?
I think it was last year.
Okay.
Maybe it was my ninth grade year.
She has been a library aid. I've sent her an email. I guess I should do the hall pass thing. Okay, guys, real quick, we got about 16 minutes. Where are we on our list of things? I'm assuming everyone's finished with the test.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, I'm assuming that you checked your grade.
Yes.
Okay, I hope that everyone had above a C. If not, you, whatever your plan. I've got time to have you checked your AR goals? Yeah, you taking your STAR test?
You have to search every single book.
So
You're
is the
supposed to
entire
know
class
the.
ready to start writing? We're gonna start the first few lines.
Well, you
We're
can
gonna start
actually
what?
Have you already read
send
about
an
my
email to your
reading
English
Bible?
teacher and then send to your teacher and then send an email.
So let's start. We can start first 10 lines. Let
Library.
me check my virtual.
So that you can go in. Okay, I'm reading.
Right now?
We are reading. We got 15 minutes of class. Okay, virtual.
I thought we did that.
We do.
There's a book on Steelheart.
How long is this book?
It'll pay the number of pages. I don't remember how long the print.
Give me the search.
Okay, I still have a few people testing, but that, on Meet.
You got one of these families on there. I know that. Because I know
You know the font, right?
whenever you give it to me.
Yeah.
Root it.
Just go find. Research it.
Okay, guys, let's go ahead and get started on this because this way we'll be caught up at least with 4 and 5. I've already read the first 125 lines of Beowulf, and I know what's going on. I really hate for us to be behind because we won't see each other again until Monday. And Monday we're getting new vocab. We're going to keep going, so it'd be great if we could go ahead and get into this. Just want to make sure again that I'm not interrupting anybody's test or anything like that. Everybody looks like we're finished. I've got someone virtual who's still testing, but I thought we could go ahead and do it. Now, how many of you guys have already started reading it on your own? Okay, wonderful. Okay, so what you need handy, you can go ahead and pull this up, keep this up on your computer. I'm gonna have it up here, but you also need to have your journal open because I'm going to ask you to respond in just a minute after we read the lines, okay? So you probably would benefit if the line is off. I'm thinking if you're looking at the.
Yeah. Yeah, that'll help.
What am I supposed to do?
That's what you're supposed to be doing. Everyone should have you can have your Beowulf pulled up. That way you can look, we're all looking at something. If not, you can just look at the screen. You need your computer handy because I'm gonna have you respond in your journal. Go ahead and make it journal 3 or you can date it. These are going underneath Dr. Massalo's notes you've taken. So assuming everyone's finished the last video and you've written notes for that. All right.
I'm just now finishing my,
Okay, so you can, this is getting a little bit out of order for you to do
I'll
this.
do
So-
it, I'm way out of order.
Okay, well, it's okay, because these things are things we really, the AR and all that stuff that we should have already done, and you can check the grade later, just please do that.
I
Sometimes
have
you
plenty
don't.
of time when I get home.
Good.
Yeah, I'll do it all when I get home.
Got it, okay, good. Okay, so guys, here it is. Now, we have this on audio, but just for today, getting started, I want to read it together, because I find that we do better when we stop more and talk about it. Yes,
Just because it was for action.
So we need to have everything set to unlimited.
Yeah, that's what I would do.
okay.
I'm gonna log in and try to remember this thing.
Guys, if you turn in your journal, go ahead and submit it, okay?
Uh,
All right, so here's what we're going to do. Would anyone like to volunteer to read? All right, so I'm going to go ahead and start us off, and just keep in mind, if you don't, this is new because I've got virtual kids, I've got you guys. This is going to look different than it normally has in the past. Normally, we've either listened to audio or read a whole class, but if you do better, putting in earbuds and reading it on your own, that's fine, as long as you're doing the journal questions and activities we're doing between passages, okay? All right, so it starts off. Hrothgar, king of the Danes, has built a wonderful mead hall called Heorot, where his subjects congregate and make merry. As this selection opens, a fierce and powerful monster named Grendel invades the mead hall, bringing death and destruction. So we're getting a little bit of kind of a preview of what we're about to see, okay? A powerful monster living down the darkness growled in pain, impatient as day after day the music rang, loud in that hall, the harps rejoicing, call and the poets' clear songs, sung of the ancient beginnings of us all, recalling the Almighty making the earth, shaping these beautiful plains marked off by oceans, then proudly setting the sun and moon to glow across the land and light it. The poem starts off. What do we have at the very beginning? The first line.
Powerful
Monster. Okay, so we have evil at the very beginning. He's in pain. He's angry. Why is he in pain and angry? What does he not like to hear? The music. And what kind of music is it?
Loud music.
It's loud. They're playing harps. They're singing. The show is singing. And what are they singing about?
Beautiful place.
Ancient beginnings. The Almighty with a capital A. What is that? Christian God, right? Because it's capitalized, right? The Almighty making the earth, right? So he doesn't want to hear that, okay? Line 11, the corners of the earth were made lovely with trees and leaves made quick with life, with each of the nations who now move on its face. And then as now, warriors sang of their pleasure. So Hrothgar's men lived happy in this hall, till the monster stirred, that demon, that fiend, Grendel, who haunted the moors. Moors is like a wet place, kind of like a quagmire. The wild marshes, and made his home in a hell, not hell but earth. He was spawned in that slime, conceived by a pair of those monsters born of Cain, murderous creatures banished by God, punished forever for the crime of Abel's death. Now we have a biblical allusion, right? So who was Cain from the Bible?
He's the one that killed his brother.
Cain killed his brother, okay? He killed his brother because he was jealous of his sacrifice. Abel had a blood sacrifice. Cain was from the ground, so he did kill his brother. They were the sons of Adam and Eve. Right? So Grendel, he is a descendant of Cain. Marked off. They're mad. They're angry. They had to go. God pushed them out.
Abel had cattle,
That's right.
and
That's right.
I didn't know.
That's right. See, you know more than you think you do. Okay, guys, here we go. The Almighty drove those demons out, and their exile was bitter. Shut away from men, they split into 1,000 forms of evil, spirits and fiends, goblins, monsters, giants, a brood forever opposing the Lord's will and again defeated. Okay, do we have examples of Christian influence there from the box?
Yes.
We see it.
Yeah.
Did you see any pagan influence there so far? Not really. You will. Line 30. Everybody, are we all together? Nobody's lost. Yes.
What with the goblins and giants, that's more what pagan is, like
The fact
the
is,
spirits and stuff.
Sure.
Yeah, that would be more Christian,
Well,
but the others would be more of.
well, you're right.
Well, even in Christianity, there was the giants. There was the whole,
Yes. I know what you're talking about. But that escapes me, but
The thing with the rock.
Oh, David and Goliath.
Yeah, that.
Yes, that's right. That's right.
Remember David and Goliath?
Well,
I'm not religious in any way,
Okay.
shape, form, or fashion. I haven't even read like 2 chapters of it.
But we're all on the same boat. We're getting this okay? Or is it, are you okay with
You are
this?
right.
I'm in a-
Line 30. Hey, we just got 100 more to go.
Yes.
Then when darkness had dropped, the darkness dropped, Grendel went up to Herod, wondering what the warriors would do in that hall when the drinking was done. Ah, there's some pagan for drinking. He found them sprawled in sleep, suspecting nothing, their dreams undisturbed. The monster's thoughts were quick as his greeter his claws. He slipped to the door and there in the silence snatched up 30 men, smashed them unknowing in their beds, and ran out with their bodies, the blood dripping behind him, back to his lair, delighted with his night's slaughter. So what happened?
I mean, he only killed 30 people.
Came in. I wonder what they're doing now. Oh, they're sleeping. I think I'll just have a snack.
Me.
Right, 30.
That's me.
Took him back to his lair. Right?
Turns out this castle's just in his room.
Line 41. At daybreak, with the sun's first light, they saw how well he had worked. What does that mean? He worked well? What does it mean by that?
Like, how
30 is a big
how fast they were killed.
Yes, he was
How they were-
successful. It was awful, but he was successful in his awful act. And in that gray morning broke their long feast with tears and laments also crying, for the dead. Hrothgar their lord sat joyless in Herod, a mighty prince mourning the fate of his lost friends and companions. Shh, guys, what are we talking?
That's not accurate for
Shh. Let's see. I lost my spot.
She was before, she was in front of 45.
Thank you.
Knowing.
No, Hrothgar there, the Lord sat joyless in Herod, a mighty prince mourning the fate of his lost friends and companions, knowing by its tracks that some demon had torn his followers apart. He wept, fearing the beginning might not be the end. And that night Grendel came again, so set on murder that no crime could ever be enough. No savage's sought quench his lust for evil. Then each warrior tried to escape him, searched for rest in different beds as far from Herod as they could find, seeing how Grendel hunted when they slept. Distance was safety. The only survivors were those who fled him. Hate had triumphed. So Grendel doesn't want anything, does it? You can't like buy him off. You can't say, hey, how about this diamonds and money?
I mean,
You know,
you would be body to a person.
he just wants, and it doesn't matter how many he kills, he just wants more, right? That's all he wants. So Grendel, it looks like evil's winning here, right? Grendel ruled, fought with the righteous, won against many and won. So Herod stood empty and stayed deserted for years. 12 winters of grief for Hrothgar, king of the Danes. Sorrow heaped at his door by hell-forged hands. His misery leaped the seas, was told and sung in all men's ears. Okay, whose misery left the seas? That's right, the Danes, King Hrothgar. So that's personification. Misery can't really leap the seas. What does that mean? What did it do? Let's read the next line. Was told and sung in all men's ears how Grendel's hatred began. So word got out by boat. People eventually found out. Took a long time back then. How the monster relished his savage war on the Danes, keeping the blood feud alive, seeking no peace, offering no truce, accepting no settlement, no price in gold or land, and paying the living for one crime only with another. No one waited for reparation from his plundering claws. That shadow of death hunted in the darkness, stalked Hrothgar's warriors, old and young, lying in waiting, hidden in mist, invisibly following them from the edge of the marsh, always there unseen. All right, who is the shadow of death? Grendel, and that is a kenning. If you watch Dr. Masalah's fourth video, that's a kenning. Another word for Grendel. Line 8 or 79. So mankind's enemy continued his crimes, killing as often as he could, coming alone, bloodthirsty and horrible. Though he lived in Herod when the night hit him, he never dared to touch King Hrothgar's glorious throne protected by God. Why couldn't he get King Hrothgar?
Because he was
Protected by God. Okay, now here's where it changes, guys. We got the pagan. God, whose love Grendel could not know. Why can't Grendel know his love? We'll continue there on Monday. You don't have any homework. We'll continue there Monday, guys, okay? Don't worry. Have a great weekend. I will see you on Monday.
That's not my that is all.
I get to come back on Friday.
Noble, I'm sorry. I can't hear you. Noble?
I get to come back on Friday.
I'm so happy you do.
Oh,
We
boy.
missed you.
Are we all happy?
We are. We're glad you're going to
Luther, be quiet.
We'll be glad to see you, Noble. Y'all have
Thank
a good weekend. Bye-bye.
Yes, ma'am.